You good? Okay, let's do this. So I'll ask this question. So now, uh, let's take this. Let's take layouts. Okay, you have to do this. You have to do this, or you have to tell me how to do this. So CSS question. Okay, this is oops. This is my, let's say, my browser. Okay, now this is one paragraph. This is one more paragraph, and this is one more paragraph. Okay, so now I want this kind of arrangement. Let's take each is a paragraph, p tag. So usually they are like this: p, p, and p. Now tell me the CSS. Okay, the CSS property. Give me all properties of that particular p which makes them align like this. At least tell me only the rules, not the values. Forget about values. What are those properties which are used? Like CSS, right? CSS is all about properties and values. So property is nothing but color, value is nothing but black. Property is background, value is nothing but again a color. Property is font weight, value is bold. So just give me the properties. I don't need the values here. Let's take step by step. Now tell me. Align center, margin right 20 pixels. Okay, I want everything to be aligned, a single shot. I won't give it to all the things. No selectors except the tag selector. There are no selectors. So okay, align center. Do you think align is a property? Align is not a property. Align is an attribute. So again, you are going to HTML. There is no align center. There is text align center, which is used only on text. It cannot be used on boxes. Float right, great. Float right is correct. And what? Margin right 20 pixel. Okay, assuming it to be correct. Yeah, everything looks fine. Great. That's no a close answer. Let's see in a program now. I'm sharing my screen here. Okay. When I share my screen, I won't be able to be in the class, but I'll be coming to the class in a while. I mean, now and then. Okay, not in a while. So let's take this program here. Right here. So doc type HTML. You can see my screen, right, guys? HTML. Here's the head, body. So inside the head is a title. So inside the title, Tutoslive CSS questions. Right here we use a P. I said 3 P's, right? So if you want to align them side by side, just float right will not solve the problem. Let's see what are the properties and values we need to get them right. So here we'll use style. So Here is the p tag. What I do is like I'll give a background hash, some random background 675678. I don't know what color it is seriously. And I'll give a width. Let's say width is really important in making them float. And let me give a height to be 100 pixels. Let's see. So I'm saving in our Tutoslive folder, Tutoslive underscore php. I'll type as css question. I can name this as php2 or html2, it doesn't matter. Let's give php so that we'll see how we can make it dynamic. Okay, let's see now. I just start my server here. I hope you guys know how to start a server, so which again discussed in previous classes. I always advise you guys to go back to the classes if you have any questions, because everything is found there. So it is localhost Tutoslive underscore php, and what is that, css question.php. Alright, so this is the color, but still they are not side by side. So only one statement will get them side by side, which is float right, as Kavita told just now. So let's see. Okay, and then what? Let's take float left, and let's take a margin of 10 pixels. Let's say let's take a padding of 5 pixels, and let's take a border solid 1 pixel hash 00. Let's see now what we got. This is cool, right? So this is how I get my paragraphs floating. Now we want it in the middle, right, as you guys told me. So let me do one thing here. So to get them all in middle, I'll use a div. Okay, this is a standard practice how to get things in the middle. You can use position too, which again can be found in our previous classes, but here I'll use something very peculiar here. So I'll say width 80%, margin, this is the standard 0 auto. So let's see if we can bring them into the middle or not. Or will it not get them into the middle? Let's see what's wrong with this guy. So always use Firebug. Firebug is a, okay, it did not take the rules. Oh, not sorry. It's just a tag. How you guys are following? I don't know if anybody in the class. So that's how I get in the middle. So this is this way I get them into the middle.